Good morning. Welcome to today's meeting of the ESPO Finance and Audit Subcommittee. Today's meeting has been convened because the meeting scheduled for the 11th of February was in quorum. Accordingly, the business originally due to be considered at that meeting will now be transacted today. The meeting is being broadcast live on YouTube and it will be also available for viewing after the meeting. For the benefit of persons unfamiliar with the subcommittee's work, the Finance and Audit Subcommittee provides independent assurance on ESPO's governance, risk management and internal controls and escalates any high importance matters to the Management Committee. May I please ask that all members and officers have their microphones on mute until they wish to or are invited to speak. The first item is the minutes of the previous meeting, which are pages 3 to 10 of the agenda pack. And I would like to propose that the minutes of the meeting held on the 8th of October 25 are taken as read, confirmed and signed. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Bridgewood, thank you. Okay. Presumably I can remotely sign them, or the signing that I did on the 10th of February will now stand. Is that correct?
I'll send a copy across to you, Councillor White, for signing.
Okay, sure, that's fine. Next then are the notes of the in-quorum meeting held on the 11th of February. These were circulated to members and are attached for information. As we have all received the agenda pack again, I propose that we take the reports in this agenda today as read, unless there are any members who object. Is everybody happy with having read the notes? I see general contentment, so that's good. Okay, item 3, declarations of interest. Does any member have any interest that they wish to declare? I'm seeing no hands. Good. Okay. Item 4, there are no urgent items, so that's fine. Item 5 is the report for the Global Internal Audit Standards in the UK Public Sector Governance Documents, which is at pages 19 to 56 of the agenda pack. Neil Jones, Head of Internal Audit and Assurance, is with us today. Does anybody have any comments or questions in the report? That seems to be a no. Okay, then I move that the Finance and Audit Subcommittee both notes the work undertaken to develop the 3 governance documents and agrees a delegation to the consortium treasurer to make any necessary minor changes to each document. Do I have a seconder?
I'll second.
Thank you, Neil. So Councillor Garland seconds that. I also move an additional recommendation, this is following the discussion we had at the previous meeting, that the Consortium Treasurer be requested to bring a report on the usage of AI and explain the chosen targets and how AI use would be monitored to a future meeting of the subcommittee. Can I have a seconder for that, please? Councillor Jamil, thank you. This is going much faster than the previous one. Now we go to agenda item 6, the annual internal audit plan 26-27, which is pages 57 to 62 of the agenda. Neil is present again for this report, and if anybody has any questions, he can answer them. Do we have any questions? Nope, lots of shaking heads. Okay, then in that case, I move that the Finance and Audit Subcommittee approve the annual internal audit plan for 26-22. Do I have a seconder, please? Councillor Bridgewood, you got beat to the punch there, Neil. Thank you. Okay, so then we can accept that. Agenda item 7 is the Internal Audit Service progress against the 25-26 Internal Audit Plan at pages 63 to 74 of the agenda. Matt Davis, Internal Audit Manager, is also present for this report. Does anybody have any comments or questions for Matt?
I have a comment. I mean, it all looks in order. No high importance recommendations. Seems that everything's on track for year-end delivery on the whole. So no, from my point of view, give it my blessing.
Great. Okay, well, I'm going to take you as the seconder for that then.
Okay, I'll second as well. Yeah.
So in that case, we can note the progress update received for the 25-26 plan and that there are no high importance recommendations within the committee's domain. So that will be Garland seconding for that. Item 8, the date of the next meeting. Members are asked to note that the next meeting of the subcommittee is scheduled to take place on the 7th of October 2026 at 11 AM. Are we all happy with that?
Yeah.
Are we all going to be able to come so that the meeting is going to be quorate? Thank you very much for your cooperation. And as I said previously, there are no urgent items. which is going to be the shortest live stream in the history of this committee. I now move that in accordance with the Local Government Act 1972, the public be excluded from this meeting for the remaining items of business on the grounds that they involve the likely disclosure of exempt information. And there I see Councillor Bridgewood ready to second it already. Thank you very much. Angie, please let me know when we are done, and goodbye to all of those people interested enough to watch this on YouTube.